Hello, Triad of Health Family Healing Center friends and followers. Thanks for following us. I wanted to give you a few quick tips, actually about six or more quick tips on autoimmune disease. I forgot my little selfie stick, so I'm going to have to hold up the phone, something you don't have to worry about. Okay, so while we're doing this, I'll let you see the background. I'm kind of in my, I'm right in the area where I live. I live in Marin County, and it's in Novato, California, so it's kind of nice. There's some trees and stuff. These are my friends. These trees are my friends. There's the property here. Okay, I think you get the idea. I think you do. There's a tree. Gotta love the trees. Okay, so quick tips number 1, 2, 3. Oh, hi, Georgette. How's it going? Doing good. Thanks for asking. We're gonna go over the quick tips, Georgette. So take out your notepad. Okay, autoimmune disease is when there's a problem with the gut mucosa. It's really nice. The gut mucosa is starting to break down. I'm specifically talking about the small intestine. So there's something called villi on the small intestine. Villi are these, look at my fingers. See, they're kind of like fingers, right? They have similar shape. And then on each of the fingers, there'll be like a brush. So you could like brush or like a comb. And those brush little thingies on the villi are called microvilli. And again, I'm speaking mainly about the small intestine. So a little bit sunny here. So the microvilli get destroyed when a person eats wheat, especially WHEAT and or gluten. So it gets into the microvilli, the little hairs that are on the fingers, which are the villi, and it causes them to degrade. The way it does this is it's causing a disease of it's causing an imbalance in friendly bacteria. There's about, some people say 3, some people say 7, but anyway, there's certainly quite a few layers of friendly bacteria on these villi. These villi the bacteria protect the villi. They allow them to stay in place to maintain, I guess you would say, phylogeny, or maybe it's ontogeny, but anyway, they allow them to maintain their structure. So that's really important. And without the bacteria being there, you have the possibility of problems. So one of the problems is the little hairs completely break down. Anyway, so wheat causes that. So avoid wheat, right? Avoid wheat. It's not good. The other thing that'll cause that is sugar, especially processed sugar. So things like energy drinks would be bad news, or just, any kind of sugar, really. Too much of it, especially. So, and I do mean the things that you think of as being healthy. So like fruit, too much fruit, especially if it's sweet, wouldn't be a good idea. So like apples, oranges, peaches, pears, plums, prunes, nectarines, tangerines, loquats, kumquats, that kind of thing. Yeah, Georgette, that's what I'm talking about. It's very, very surprising to hear that fruit's not good. I'm giving you the bittersweet truth about fruit. Okay. Another thing that's probably not so great would be soy. Soy causes cancer, so cancer's not good. Soy causes a lot of problems. One of the things that it'll cause is goitrogens to develop. Soy, no good. No good soy, no good wheat, no good sugar, no good dairy. If we're talking about autoimmune disease, which is what I'm talking about right now, I'm talking about autoimmune disease, not just a healthy person. So I eat dairy, but I don't have autoimmune disease, so I guess that's good for me. But dairy has opium in it. Wheat has opium, dairy has opium. Don't have opium. Okay. Just try to, you might have a chronic condition that causes you to be in a lot of pain. I don't know. We just help people with that stuff in our office. So you might want to call our office. If you don't live locally, we do phone consultations. It's a pretty damn good opportunity, excuse my language, but it is. So we've got, we want to avoid the wheat and the dairy. Wheat is the gluteomorphins, which is a type of opium or morphine-like substance. And then the casein So that the gluten, the morphine-like substance in the wheat is in the gluten, and then the morphine-like substance, also opium, in the dairy is in the casein. Casein is the protein molecule in the dairy. In the wheat, it's called gluten, the protein molecule. Just looking at one of my neighbors walking their dogs, so I want to try not to bother them, which I'm probably doing. Okay, I think that's about it. Yeah, so wheat, dairy, corn is not so good. Corn causes diarrhea, dermatitis, dementia, and depression. These are symptoms: diarrhea, depression, dermatitis, and dementia. These are really serious symptoms, right? And they're the exact identical symptoms to autoimmune disease. It'll cause similar problems to those of it'll cause similar problems to those of autoimmunity, if not the exact same thing. It'll cause autoimmunity after a while. My neighbor is a good person. They're just hanging out. It'll be all right. Good point. Last thing, we went over wheat, we went over dairy, we went over corn, we went over soy, we went over sugar. So we got about one thing left. Oh, hey Anna. What else should we talk about that causes a lot of problems? Well, there's a whole bunch of things. They're chemical poisons. So I'm going to give you guys a 3-for-1. So avoid things with glyphosate, because glyphosate, which is what the Monsanto Corporation uses as pesticides, especially on wheat, avoid that. So by avoiding genetically modified foods, we're going to be able to do that. So avoid genetically modified foods. So that's one of the 3. Avoid Teflon pans. Just use stainless steel or cast iron, because the Teflon has been found in 97% of humans in the United States. Not necessarily the other countries, but in the United States specifically. So 97% or more is a pretty high percent. So, and it's been shown to be toxic. There's a lot of information about that now available, so you might want to Google it. Teflon, no good. No Splenda. Okay, that's your 3rd. So we're really going through all 6 things, right? No Splenda. No Splenda, no saccharin, no sodium saccharin. Just don't do that. So just think of sugar, saccharin, even honey, in some situations as not being so good. Okay, I appreciate your comments. Yeah, if you're seeing this on Facebook, especially if your name is Anna or Georgette, or even if your name is something else, okay, give us a love, give us a thumbs up, give us a like. Love is the best, but we love happy faces too, and surprised faces are just fine. And share this with somebody that you think could benefit. Okay, we're about done with our little Facebook Live, but thanks. Oh, thanks, great. I think that's pretty good. Yeah, so don't have Splenda, don't have saccharin, don't have aspartame. Some of this stuff seems to me like common knowledge, but this is my field. This is what I do every day. I'm always talking about this stuff with people, so I'm getting used to it. Don't use essential oils. They have all kinds of problems with them. One of them is that they're like a hormone mimicker. So they're mimicking hormones, just like the gluten will mimic hormones once you get it through the intestinal wall. If it by accident kind of seeps in there, if you have a leaky gut, which is common in autoimmunity. So be real careful of these things that I'm talking about right now, okay? I think that we've done a lot. Yeah, we talked about Splenda. Don't have the energy drinks, don't have the monster drinks, don't have the 6-hour energy thing because you have to work for 10 hours or something. Just chill. Yeah, all essential oils. I think it's okay if you have like a healthcare provider that you feel comfortable with, that you're working with, that okays your essential oil. Just make sure that they're the real deal and they're not some wannabe healthcare provider. So for example, go to EWG website, search up the product on the EWG website, also called Skin Deep. So EWG Skin Deep, check it out over there. Make sure that your product that you're wondering about is going to be listed there as being on the scale of 2, 3, 4, or 5, that it's a 2 or below. So it's 0, 1, or 2. You don't want 3, 4, 5. You don't want it to be toxic and carcinogenic. You don't want the product to cause cancer. Yeah? Yeah. Okay, let me see if there's anything we missed. Yeah, just go through our blog, sign up for our list on our website, the Health Tips email newsletter. You can't really do it through Facebook, you have to go to our website, triadofhealth.net, triadofhealth.net, and we'll send you some cool information about essential oils and stuff like that. Glad to hear you stopped drinking the energy drinks. Georgette, you go. Georgette, you go. You go. You get healthy now. Okay. All right. Thanks a lot. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you at the next Facebook Live. Peace. Thanks for sharing this. Thanks for liking our Facebook page. Check us out also on YouTube. Okay. Thank you.